That would suck.
Sound effects are fantastic.
Yeah, okay, so I immediately see the best Planeswalker ever made. So I'm just going to instantly reserve that. There's nice fatty Blightsteel, which is great in like a Tinker deck. I like this Planeswalker, but she's not Jace. Otherwise, Opposition is a game-breaking card. There's Packrat that I think we won with that one time. Pretty strong, too. Signets are always good. Ancient Tomb is good. 2/2 red aggro guy. It's like average white guy. I think it's Jason. Maybe as a distant second, I would consider like Opposition, Blightsteel, or Elspeth. But I think a lot of people rank this in the unpowered cube. This is consistently considered like the best card. I mean, I might take like a Black Lotus or Soul Ring over him, but he's like a game-winning engine by himself. Even oh Jesus, I didn't even see there's Tinker. Oh, Tinker's so good. Tinker, okay, this is... The other choice would be to pass Jace and just do Tinker because Tinker is so broken. You know, I'm going to do Tinker. I think Jace is higher power level, but this is like such a fun build-around card. And you Tinker something like Blightsteel Colossus, you know. So with Tinker, we're just going to want artifacts, I think.
Sure, so you're a Basalt Monolith, which you love, right?
Yeah, I love, and it's great with ramp, so I'll do that. Otherwise... all pretty useless. Burning of Zinni can be kind of good, you know, might be a good wheel, like you get like a lot of artifact ramp and nuke lands. But otherwise, Noble Hierarch I would probably say is the best regular card, and the best like broken card might be Kiki-Jiki. There's infinite combos with like him and like dudes that come into play tapped. You basically like make a guy and play tapped, untap, and then you have infinite people. But yeah, I think Basalt here is the best. This is good with a white weenie, annoying card. And for people on...
Can you highlight, put a token that's a copy of a non-legendary creature?
So he basically copies a creature.
Yeah.
So the combo is the guy that comes into play then untaps something and it untaps him, and you make infinite copies and then attack for 1 million. So people on YouTube that are going to say, how could you pass Jace? I agree Jace is better, but Cube is for fun, not for winning. And I'd rather like win 30% ultra broken games than like fair grindy games, you know. Ooh, here's a Tinker target. Tinker into Mindslaver and then control their next turn. I like that. So I will reserve that. There's also Everflowing Chalice is just a great mana ramper. But I think as good as this is, I think there's a lot of signets in this cube that can sort of like replace this.
Yeah.
Blood Glide Cleaver is too slow. This guy is meh. This is the guy that combo. So Kiki-Jiki. If we take in Kiki-Jiki, somebody's going to have the infinite combo because you play him, untap. So we could take this to... the other option is we could take this and hope no one took Kiki-Jiki. But I think let's just stick to our games.
Slaver's good.
Yeah. We're going to watch us lose like game 1 to Kiki-Jiki and game 2 to Jace. Okay, other people are playing artifacts in blue, apparently. So let's see, what can we do this? Well, there's... Oh my god, and this is also a Kiki-Jiki combo. We really should have taken Kiki-Jiki. Jesus Christ. Well, maybe Bayou here?
Bayou?
Yeah, just mana fixing. I'm not really seeing anything that's exciting me here. Maybe Zealous Construct's going to be pretty good, but yeah, let's just take fixing. I don't know. None of this seems great.
Really I mean, we're playing, I mean, I don't know, man. We're playing blue colorless right now, right?
Yeah. Okay, here's another Avenger of Zendikar, get in the green ramp. This is actually, I thought this was pretty bad, but I've seen people use it as a pretty good finisher. You know, ramp up and wreck them. But I'm seeing a Signet, and I think Signets are exactly what we want in a Tinker deck, right? Regardless of color, so I'll just take that.
What's Disenchant?
It's just a destroy artifact or enchantment.
Oh, okay.
I just made it like in full screen card. Okay. I think Compulsive Research is probably the best card here. It's card draw, draws into our combo. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Should have taken Kikijiki. It would be so good. Yeah. All right, let's take Research. Oh, there's definitely, I think, mono red aggro is open. There's some pretty good stuff with like this guy. Well, there's Moloku, is another kind of grindy blue card.
We're not really playing that, right?
Yeah, I'm not excited by any of these cards, honestly. I don't think we're red
maybe the Shaman.
Yeah, but it's more like in a rampy deck. But I suppose we could be green blue-ish ramp, maybe. Not a biggest fan of Moloku. Although Moloku is great with opposition if that wheels. Yeah, let's take. Sure, I'll take Function. There's nothing. Okay, Trinket Mage is a good combo with Tinker, but we don't have any artifacts that are 1 or less.
Yeah.
But that's a okay speculative pick. Otherwise, no, we don't have too many instances or sorceries for him. I think Trinket Mage. This guy's too slow.
Yeah, Huntmaster is good, but
yeah, he's a good mid-range, but we're not playing mid-range, right? We're playing explosive combo. I think all in on combo, right?
Sure, right.
Yes.
But the Colossus came back.
The Colossus came back. That's excellent. That's really good. Obviously, Jace is gone, but the fact that this is here, I mean, so we're all in on Tinker Colossus. Yeah. Great. So I think, something like Gix Probe is pretty good because, it's just a 0 mana cantrip, and it's another potential Tinker. Otherwise, maybe Burning as a... I could see hedging with Burning.
Just because you're going to play ramp.
And we're going to play lots of signets and artifacts, and that could be an alternate win con. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm not... Gix Probe isn't that great. So let me put the Shaman here. There's Everflowing Chalice, which is another...
If we had taken that that 0 or 1, put a 0 or 1 artifact into play or whatever.
We did.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, Trinket Mage.
Okay, so Everflowing Chalice works well with that.
Yeah, although no, because you have to kicker it, but it's still
That's right.
So if we're red, destroy artifact or artifact. We don't really care about damage, right? Because we're more of a combo deck. So I think Vandal is maybe the better option between these two. So at least creates a dude. It can be like a dude that blocks and destroy one of their artifacts. Yeah, right. Smash I would take more if it has an aggro red deck and I care about their life total. Okay, well, there's a great red deck going on, but Impulse is fine. It's exactly what we want, right? Filter.
Oh, and then
another artifact.
Green blue land.
Sure, it's a scry, and the scry. I like the scry land mechanic. Do you know what scrying is?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You're playing with these new decks. Okay, well, I like this so far.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Well, several things I like. I like Mishra's Workshop, which is a very broken build-around card for artifacts. There's also Mere Battlesphere, which is one of the best Tinker Tide. There's Recurring Nightmare, which is, I think you remember I love, right? We played him. True Name Nemesis is also just can wreck people. You just play him, they can't do anything about it. So, and there's also Ugin the Spirit Dragon. This is a very rich pack. I think Mishra's Workshop just has the craziest, is the most unfair of all the cards. And Battlesphere is good, but there's other big scary artifacts. So, there's
no way to replace that.
The thing is, this is also the most likely to wheel, but it can be so broken. I think we're going for just like absolutely broken cards. Did we miss something?
There was something about every time you play a red card, a red.
The shrine. That's more of an aggro card.
Okay.
Okay, there's Winter Orb is a reasonable slowdown. It's usually done in aggro decks.
Well, that's pretty awesome if you're getting your mana from artifacts, right?
There's also Preordain. These class of cards are very good in a combo-ish card, right? We basically filter down 3.
That's right.
So I'm liking this so far. O-Ring, but we don't really have white. Wheel of Fortune. It's more of a combo storm card. So I think Preordain here. Maybe Scalding Tarn could be the other one too. But I don't even know if we're playing red.
Exactly.
Red is like a hedge right now. So let's take Preordain. I think that's a definitely will play. So here I wouldn't mind like a Force of Will.
Like a counterspell?
Yeah, the counterspell, Force of Will, right? Ooh, Tezzeret is... By the way, this is a super nice finisher. I've really grown to appreciate this guy. 7 mana for 8/8 flying trample, 5 damage. It's really good.
It's nice.
Now, Tezzeret is an artifact-related planeswalker, so he feels like the pick. Search for artifacts. Yeah. So I'm going to reserve this. But otherwise...
Artifacts you control what now?
Become creatures. Become 5/5 creatures. So you talk about it. There's also this Hedron Archive. We played that in the draft. I had it as one of my cards in the draft. It's okay. It's kind of slow. I think Tezzeret here. I'm a big fan of Ophiomancer, by the way. And it's a great combo with Recurring Nightmare. So we've seen Kiki Jiki combo, Recurring Nightmare combo. But yeah, let's just be all in on artifacts, right? I mean, we've...
Yep.
So, okay, there it is. So let's look at artifacts first. Duplicant is perfectly the kind of thing that's really nice with Mistress Workshop, right? Otherwise, Brainstorm is a very good quality card, great for digging. And Pentad Prism is like another ramp, like color fixer. So I think it's between those three. Brainstorm is the most, probably like most best card. Yeah, I guess this is a bit clunky. There's better things to do it, and this will be really good if we start getting fetch lands. So, yeah, let's take Brainstorm. It's more searching, right? Here, so Kiora, but I don't know if we're playing green.
Yeah, and it doesn't really combo.
Search. I guess Frantic
That's
Search for
interesting.
Tinker. Man, it's more of a storm card, you know. Ooh, I like Electrolyze is very efficient, you know. We might want more fixing, but it's draw a card, deals damage, helps early on. I like this.
Is that really such a good card though?
It's very good. It's very good. It can be a 3-for-1, right? Draw a card and deal kill 2 creatures, like 2 elves.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about a very average card, a red and a colorless, deal 2 damage divided any way you want. And this is red, blue, and a colorless with the extra draw card.
I would totally take red and a colorless for 2 damage any way you want. That's a draw card. Okay, so
Legionnaire, the Revoker.
Legionnaire, we're not really aggro though, but
yeah, and that's not.
I kind of like Revoker because at least it's a body, but you know it's like good against planeswalkers. Like it's basically like destroy, and it's an artifact. Otherwise,
I'm not a big fan of the counterspell. Yeah, I don't see anything else.
Yeah, I would like some fixing at this point. Ooh, Nicole Bolas. He's such a trap, but I like him. The Abyss is actually excellent with us, right? Because we're all artifacts. It's a great control card.
We don't have any black.
We have no black, though. We're also not sure if we're... Yeah, there's... Otherwise, Nicole Bolas, I don't know if we're black enough for it.
Yeah, I mean, it's too black.
But it's so good. Maybe if we had more signets, but I think this is kind of a trap. I think Abyss is the choice here.
I agree.
I mean, it's control, right? Keeps us alive. Oh, there it is.
So Staff of Domination.
That seems clunky, but I guess we have Mishra's Workshop. Seems not great.
Yeah.
Tangle Wire. What else do we have? Well, there's Roast. Roast is just pretty effective.
What's Tangle Wire?
It's more of an aggro card. It locks down their permanents. Yeah, let's do Roast.
Ooh. Battlesword came around, yeah.
No respect for Recurring Nightmare? Really? Jesus. But I think we just take Battlesword.
Yeah, right. I think there's
Yawgmoth's Bar again. Do we take Yawgmoth's
Drogma's Command.
Pay a life, draw a card. How can you not like that? But it's a combo.
Yeah, and it's card. It's 2 black.
For Mochas, I don't think we're playing white. Maybe a Wheel of Fortune. Like get out a bunch of artifacts and wheel. Yeah. What else?
I mean, yeah. The question is there anything else?
There's Flame Tongue Kavu. But
I like Flame Tongue. I think that's removal, and a creature and a body.
I like Theomancer. I really like this as a basic defensive card. This is more of an aggro planeswalker. I think the thing is, are we playing black? Are we really playing black, you know?
I mean, are we really playing red?
We got a lot of red.
Not really.
Okay, we have to pick something. I'll take Theomancer.
Yeah.
I think it's the better card. What I really want is fixing. I think we need fixing to dictate the color we're going to be. So I think we're blue right now.
We're definitely blue.
We're blue
artifact.
With an artifact, and I think we're red here. And if we have fixing, maybe also black.
I don't think we're in on red at all. Actually,
1, 2, 3. Well, 4 of our cards, 5 of our cards will be red. There's just not enough blue to go mono blue. There's Char. Well, I think it's Char. So we're not playing.
Yeah, we're not playing white.
I think we're more red just because like red is the least drafted color.
Yeah, I mean we could substitute red for black, right? I mean there's nothing right now that's.
So I'll just take.
Yeah, just take this.
Yeah. Sure. Board into like aggro with hero. Okay. So I think more signets is what we want here. Wow, okay, so Batter Skull, excellent Tinker target, excellent Mishra's Workshop ramp. Dak Faden, a nice artifact guy, but he's not broken. Elspeth is one of the best planeswalkers, but we're not playing white.
Yeah, we're not.
Prime Time, amazing. I like Goblin Guide. I like Sower of Temptation a lot with a Recurring Nightmare. It's super strong. And then there's a Signet. Oh, and the Treasure Cruise. Draw 3 cards. Man, I think it's between Treasure Cruise and Batterskull.
I think it's got it. Nah, I think it's Batterskull.
Batterskull's so good.
I love
Treasure
wins. Cruise though.
Yeah, Treasure Cruise is really good, but Batterskull won't make the rounds. And I think it's exactly like we need stuff that's broken with Mishra's Workshop. We can't just be like playing.
That's right.
You know, a Signet, right?
That's right. And we can't use it to play Treasure Cruise.
So speaking of which, here's a great Phyrexian Metamorph. It's an artifact. Can be cast for 3. It's a clone creature. Yeah, Kozilek. He's not an artifact, so we don't really have a for him. Fire Ice is also a very solid card, and we have Wildfire. That's a copy of Burning. But I think Metamorph is just so good.
What about Mox?
It's not a real Mox. It's a fake Mox. You have to discard a land.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
This could be a copy of Batterskull, for example.
It could. I mean, it just means that you have to have something on the battlefield. And what are we going to have on the battlefield at 4?
At 3. It's 3 and a Friday.
Right. What are we going to have at 3? Like
a Signet, a Signet, or if they have some like scary creature that they've like. Yeah. Like let's say that they.
I mean, I agree. It's probably our pick. I'm just saying that I don't think it's as good as we think it is, just because I don't think we have enough early like annoying stuff that it could be a copy of.
Okay. I really like this. I picked this very highly. I don't see anything else that's maybe Show and Tell if you were going for like Kozilek style. I also like Bragos a lot. Ooh, Mox Pearl. So we're almost only going to take this because it's a Mox. This is another outstanding Tinker target.
I agree.
It's just fantastic. Perfect. Exactly what we need. And Ancestral Visions is also very strong, but I think we're Moxing here. Because it's just it's perfect with Tinker, like it's exactly what we want. We already have some like late game threats, right? We've got Battlesphere, we've got Blightsteel, so we don't need Leviathan, but we do need like early mana and stuff to sacrifice to Tinker. Although this is a good like alternative to Sarkhan, like haste guy, and this is a good combo with Survival of the Fittest. Great combo with the Eldrazi, attack, and then they have to like sacrifice 6 permanents. But yeah, we can't say no to Mox, right? And it's good with Trinket Mage too. Now we have something to Trinket Mage.
A Signet.
So there's a Signet. There's Venser, who's very strong. He can work as a bounce a spell, not just bounce a card. Natural Order is the green death combo. Oh, there's the multi-land, which we sorely need, I think. But Signets are kind of like lands too, although this gives black, which might let us like splash. So I think Signet, because of Mishra's Workshop and Tinker, we prefer Signets to multi-lands.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
People are really prioritizing Signets. They're hard to come by. Maybe Gush is our best card here.
Yeah, I mean, we can look into black to Burst Lightning.
There's Darn Catacombs, actually. That's a good idea. That's to splash.
Mm-hmm.
I think I like the splash. I think we need ways to play these other cards. We're going to be low on cards. Yeah, I agree. Let's do the land. So what is this guy? Sacrifice 3 artifacts, search for an artifact. This guy seems kind of slow and bad, but
except with
what sort
Mishra,
of
yeah.
Solemn is he's just very effective, fixes, finds lands.
We may want him just to find lands, actually.
Yeah. This is pretty bad.
We're going to have the artifacts that sacrifice.
And I think this is going to wheel, Yeah. Yeah, I think this is just better because it's ramp and it's fixing.
What's the Phantasmal? That's a copy.
Yeah, that's a copy. It's pretty good. It's 2 copy a creature, but if they get targeted, sacrifice.
Yeah.
And Entomb. Wow, there's Entomb and Recurring Nightmare. There's a great mono black deck.
Oh, there was also Reanimate too.
Memory Jar. Really good with Tinker. Really good. Turn 1, you Tinker, dump your hand, Memory Jar, have another hand. Very good. Otherwise, I think that's really it, right? Yeah, I think Memory Jar.
So what does it do?
So you sacrifice it. You draw put your hand aside, draw a new hand of 7, play through that, and then go back to where you were. So what you do is you do it on your own turn, and unless the opponent has a bunch of instants, he basically can't do anything, and you get like a draw 7. So it's a draw.
And then you discard that hand at the end of your end step, and you go back.
And you go back to what you had. So it's an asymmetrical draw 7.
I see.
Koth is also one of my favorite red planeswalkers. Time Twister. Okay, let's take Time Twister.
Shoves his hand into his graveyard.
Yeah. Just like restart, right? Look for Tinker or something. Sure.
I'm not sure really.
It's a power.
Right.
No one took the Sower. No one took the Treasure Cruise.
Yeah.
How is this? Okay, we're taking Treasure Cruise.
Yeah, especially with sacrifice. You're gonna have stuff in your graveyard, right? So
absolutely,
Treasure Cruise is fantastic.
Jeez, if people no respect. Okay, do we take a Wildfire? I don't think we're playing Mox Diamond. Although it is a Tinker.
What's the black one? What's the black one next to it?
It's good. It's a search for a card put on top of your library, pay 2 life.
Right, so that's totally search for Tinker, right?
It is, but I'm not sure if we're black here. And this is also good with Tinker. I want to do Mox. I just realized with Tinker, oh my God, Yawgmoth's Will and Inkwell. This is amazing card, but you need more instants for it. It's a combo. I think we play Inkwell, right? This is Tinker target. Okay, great. I'm liking this deck. It's this short of being broken. It's not broken, but I think it'll be fun. I think this will be a good hoser. If somebody has just a bunch of stuff. And Sharp Burst Lightning. And we got this guy. It's terrible. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, he's terrible, except you have 0 cost artifact that you sacrifice to find an artifact, right?
Yeah, let's see. We may not even be red here. Let's see what we have with just blue and artifact and go from there. Because this really, you want to be casting... You want as much mono artifact as possible with this.
You're right.
So let's just remove everything that is red and bring in every artifact. Okay, where's the Forge Master? Is he there? Yes. So what do we have here? Let's take out the land. So this is already
this is a deck, right?
So I think we can lose... Oh, let me lose Electrolyze. I think we can lose the red. This is so. Let's see. Early things to tinker. Worst case, we can tinker so there's. But this is really a 2 mana cost, right?
Because you have to kick it.
So 1, 2. I mean, you don't have to. If we're desperate to tinker something, we just play it for 0, right? So we have 3 early tinker possibilities. Otherwise, 3 2 mana stuff. For big threats, we are good, right? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
3.5, but yeah.
3.5. What do you mean 3.5?
Mindslaver might not be a big threat, right? Like you're playing, you don't have anything else. He's playing a weenie deck, right?
In fact, I'm starting to think Mindslaver, we might side it out because it depends how interactive their deck is. A lot of decks you can't really hose them with Mindslaver.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? But like a combo deck, you wreck, right? Because you like misplay all your shit, you Dark Ritual. So, and we need to cut something anyway, right? So,
right, because we're at 24 right here.
Yeah, Blightsail, Leviathan is excellent. Battlesphere is great against weenies because he brings a bunch of blockers. This is good against anybody blue.
It's good against anything. What's Infect?
Makes things -1/-1. This guy's like great against like aggro, you know, like white weenie type or red. So a lot of diversity there. We have Forge Master as a secondary tinker type thing. We have Batterskull, who's great. I wouldn't tinker him, but I would just. But it's great that like. A lot of people, their best tinker target is Batterskull, and this is like our low end, right?
So the Solemn guy is less good now because we're without playing black or red. We're going to need
that's
much
true.
Less fixing.
That's true. If we're mono blue, that's a good point. Let me take him out, and that puts it at 23. So Trinket Mage, we have 2 things to Trinket Mage.
No, 3. That's 2, but 3, yes.
Yeah. But, I mean, he's good with a Mox. I don't know. I kind of like this. We're not super interactive. You know, we don't have any ways to, like, kill their creatures or destroy their stuff, really. But I think if we need to, we can side into red and bring in these cards.
I agree. I wonder if... Is there anything broken up here that we should just play?
Abyss isn't broken, but I think it's excellent in this kind of deck because
exactly.
You know, it's perfect for us, right? Every threat we have is a.
And so I almost think like you have the Mox.
Can we play it for free? We could play it more or less for free.
And you have the Mox Diamond, right? Which
doesn't help. You
have to discard
of any color. Yeah, that's true. There's also the Rakdos Signet. We have red is very easy to splash too because we have like red. So I think maybe do we play a bit? I think what we do is side in Abyss if we need to. Because Abyss may not be good. It's great against certain kind of decks, but it's not great against a control deck. So let's not like hose our mana base. Let's bring this in. Oh, God, I almost didn't bring Mishra's Workshop. Let's just do this and add blue and see like where we're at. 16. Yes. So we have 17 lands, a workshop. Kind of want to go with this. So our game plan here is either we draw Tinker. If we draw Tinker or if we draw the workshop, we play something gross. Otherwise, we dig.
Yeah, you're basically you're digging for Tinker.
Yeah,
essentially is what you're digging.
I'm okay with that. You know, these kind of decks are fast. It's fun and it's like fast. You know. Otherwise, if I wanted like good, I would have picked Jace the Mind Sculptor and like slowly won over 30 turns as like make them helpless. So yeah, let's. So let's talk. So one side option is against creatures. One thing we can do is bring in Ophiomancer and Abyss, both of which are great. Against creatures, we can just bring in a couple black, and do that. And we even have the Drowned Catacomb. If we want to bring in the red, we sadly have no red fixing, but we do have 2 signets.
Yeah.
And then, so do we have Wildfire too?
No.
No, we don't. So I wouldn't take Wheel of Fortune because it's basically, but let's see, what would we take? I think either Magus of the Moon or like just like lots of removal. Like against a mid-range deck, where like you need to kill things that are like 4 or 5. Maybe you play these. Or I could see against like in a white weenie deck, or like an aggro deck, we play like you just need bodies, right? So I think we'll see where we are.
Yeah, I think it's playable. Would have been nice if there was a little bit of ramp to this, or
I'm surprised how few signets we got. People are taking them very aggressively. We still got 2, and there's 10 in the draft, so we got more than... There's 10 total signets, so we got 1/5 of them, and there's 8 drafters. But people, I think, are correctly valued. Like they're very valuable, and the other players are valuing them highly, I think. But yeah, I no regrets. Was this our first pick?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've first picked Tinker before, and I would do it again.
Oh, I actually misread. It's a sorcery.
Yeah.
So you only get to do it once.
Yeah.
But basically, you're tinkering into Battlesphere. You're tinkering into your game winner.
So ideally, what you do is Island, Mox, Soul Ring, tap for 3, Tinker, bring out Blightsteel Colossus, next turn attack and win.
Right.
Because he does infect damage, and that's poison.
Yep.
Right? So like it's -1/-1 counters on creatures, and it's poison on a player.
Right.
So it's like, can you deal with this? You die.
Right. You can't actually do that though, right? Not in this deck.
Because I don't have Soul Ring.
Right.
But the best I think we can hope for is
Island, turn 0 Pearl, turn 0 Diamond.
Yeah, Island, Diamond, Pearl.
Yep,
Tinker.
and then Tinker.
We can do that.
Yeah, so
So
still turn 2 win.
Yeah. Or that's and there's a bunch of turn 2 options where we have like a Mishra's Workshop, bring out stuff, and then next turn Island Tinker.
Yeah.
And we have a reasonable Mishra's Workshop. You want stuff that's like 4 and 5, right? And we have like Batterskull.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't get the Lodestone Golem, who would have been like he can kind of hurt stuff too. But okay, I don't recognize any of these names here. Sometimes there's like streamers, Okay, let's not forget our shortcut. So we want to do F8 to disable bluffing. We have no bluffs here. So F8. Yes, we always want to play first because we're Tinker. So do we keep this? We have ramp. Sure, we've got turn 4 Mirror Battlesphere. We can dig into stuff. Yeah.
Turn 4 Battlesphere.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Island,
3, 4. Yep,
Mammoth.
7. Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
I'll keep it. It's not broken, but he mulliganed. I think this is better than the average 6-card hand, I should say. So we'll just play this and then F6.
Oh, right. You mulligan to 6.
Yeah.
You don't get a free.
You don't get a free mulligan.
Okay. I thought they changed it to be the scry thing or something.
If you do mulligan, you also get a free scry. He took out lands. Okay, well, that's not the worst. So plan now is Basalt and then Battlesphere. Maybe like Compulsive Research or something. What?
He just sacked his for that guy.
Oh, is he mana screwed?
No. This is his turn now, right?
Yeah.
So turn 1, he played that. He didn't sack it till end of your turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was his phase.
Yeah,
Two
so there's
of
another.
these.
Yep.
Okay.
You better not be a slow deck.
Alright, so I think we're just monolith here.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have a counter spell?
No, we can't. A one mana counter spell.
No, he
That's
could
a
have
sack
2.
one.
Yeah, he could tag, bring in an island, and then like have 2. He can do this as next step.
Oh, and it comes in untapped?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I thought it came untapped.
Yep, comes untapped.
Okay. Oh, because you pay 1 life.
Oh, a bit of a late Mox there, but sure.
Oh, he's done.
Okay,
Now the
well, I
question
think
does
we
he have
just...
a counter spell?
Yeah, let's just play it, right? And
Yeah.
otherwise... and counterspell. The 6 snake. Brittle. Okay.
Okay, so now you're going to have to find a way to untap it, right?
Yeah, so either I untap and then for a big turn, but probably not. Probably I'm just playing a Chalice, I think, for 2. And then this would be 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not really even close to Blightsteel. So, opposition. Gross. That's not One option. Okay, if I play an island, then and I make a huge chalice, do I have enough to blight steal? So 1, 3,
so you
4,
got
5, 6, 7, 8. I could make a chalice for 4, and then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I could do that.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't I do? Maybe I'll. But maybe I should just compulsive research. I think going all in on this. No, and that's no good because he's just going to tap it with opposition. Mm-hmm. So blight steal. We don't even want this. So no, I think we want to compulsive research and then preordain.
Wait, why wouldn't you preordain then compulsive research?
I don't know. Is one better?
Because you scry 2, so you get to decide what your compulsive research draws, right?
Okay, good point. Ooh, does this work on a... Yes, so we will play this
on opposition.
For opposition. Mm-hmm. And do we want signets now? I think no,
I don't
right?
think so.
So we want to bottom the signet, and we want to top...
That's right.
The revoker.
Mm-hmm.
And now I think we just play revoker, don't we?
I mean, what's he going to do with opposition right now? Like, you can play your compulsive research.
Scary. Yeah, right. You're right. So I don't remember if I played a land. So
no, you do your compulsive research first in case you have to discard a land. You have the choice.
Discard a land. So yes, discard a land.
Okay. So you can play a land.
And now I play a land.
Yeah.
Okay, and I think that's a good turn, right? Nothing else we can play.
No, can you treasure? You only have 4 cards. So
yeah, we can. 4. So -4. So it costs
8,
4
right so it costs 4. So you can't do it now. But,
yeah.
Right. So I mean, I think you.
So I could shell it. I think we're treasure cruising, aren't we? I want an inkwell. I want to get a tinker to bring in an inkwell against opposition. Oh no, because I can revoke.
Yeah, I think you chalice into Colossus and the revoker.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
How many counter spells is
that's
there?
Yeah.
But I mean, if he's counting,
it's a lot of mana. It's kind of slow to sink in mana there, but let's see. The other option is I could just play the island, play chalice for 3. I like that.
That's good. I like that too.
I don't want to waste all my mana on the stupid monolith.
Yeah.
And then the chalice can untap the monolith. Okay, great. So then next turn, I untap monolith, and I'll have 6 + 6, and I'll have Colossus. Mm-hmm. Great. So we're done, and then we just want to step on his own step. That's his own step. We got it. Okay.
Wait, so this is permanent, right? He doesn't remove counters when you tap him? No. Okay. That's nice. It would actually be great if he taps him.
Oof. That's bad. Destroy each artifact, creature, enchantment with converted mana cost.
So he's only got 2 mana.
So he can immediately destroy my chalice at any time. So let me tap the chalice
to untap that.
This at least.
I agree, because he can't untap that at the moment.
Yeah.
Right.
So let's see if he pops the deed, because otherwise I can just play.
Right, because
I think I just play Colossus now, right? And then if he does, and then
right. you already tapped it for mana.
Yeah, I think I play Colossus, and
right.
then
if he wants to
deed,
revoke her.
and then I can revoke her.
Right,
yeah.
exactly. Wait, so hold on. What if he untaps with mana? How much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he can
He's
destroy
not even close.
He can destroy the revoker in order to opposition your Colossus.
No, but he can't. Yeah, if I do, but then he has to. Is that true? Let's see.
Because he's going to opposition your Colossus.
Yeah, he's going to opposition the Colossus, and then if I play revoker,
then he'll destroy the revoker.
That's true. That's a problem. So. Yeah, that is a problem. Unless I the other option is I revoke her on deed, but then I think I need to dig. Right?
Yeah, but what do you have to dig into though?
We want like the big untargetable guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we want the untargetable guy. So
treasure cruise.
Yeah.
Although you realize that he can destroy any one of these guys, so we have to use him quick, right? Because like.
Yeah, but if he does, he blows his stuff up too, his ruby. So.
Yeah, but yeah, that's.
Let's delve. 2, 3, 4, and then 3. So
yeah, you should use the one that he's gonna probably destroy.
Okay. Here's so Tinker. So I think now we Tinker and bring out the Kraken, and he can't do shit about that.
Mm-hmm. Well, he can opposition it.
No, he can't. It's untargetable.
Oh, it's untargetable, right. Okay. So yeah, and he's tapped out, so no counter spells. Well, he's got a counter spell for 2, maybe.
So we'll sacrifice the monolith.
Oh. I thought you were going to sacrifice that guy.
No, that's repeatable.
Yeah, except he's going to... Well.
So, Inkwell. Mm-hmm. Trample, Shroud,
Yep.
Island
Lock. And he's got Island. No, he's got an Island. So.
Yeah. Okay, now do we... And now maybe do I revoker his deed?
Mm-hmm. Make him use it.
And that'll put him in... I revoker his deed. Yeah.
Yeah, now you revoker...
But do I need to? I don't need to. Yeah, he can nuke my mana, but I don't care, right? What if he has some other thing that... No, I'll save I'm winning on the board. Let's make him prove... I don't have to revoker. Okay. I'd rather wait.
Do you have anything for Trinket Mage?
Yeah, I have a Mox, but I don't want to if he's got like deed out.
Well, I mean, you spend his deed on a Mox, like you don't care about that shit, right?
But he'll get the Mox and the Chalice anyway,
right,
so that's just like
that's
more
true.
Targets.
True, okay.
So no, I think this is good. Like, let's see if he can answer this threat, and now I have Revoker against his answer to my threat.
Mm-hmm. What does he have?
Okay. Just a creature.
Nobody cares about the Courser. That's just so damn difficult to deal with.
Uh-oh. That's a giant problem. He's got a Leviathan too now. Oh no. Oh yes, but Batterskull.
What?
Oh, but I can't shroud the Okay, but I have Batterskull. So... Okay, let's see. What I do now is I play Balor's. Yes. So what do I do here? I think I need to revoke her his deed and then play Batterskull. I need to just play stuff so I don't die to
the Leviathan.
To the fucking Leviathan, which is like undealable with. Okay, I think I just need to play shit. So. Let's play Batterskull. And expensive shit so that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then, do I play Revoker on his deed? That keeps my Batterskull alive, and then I can equip it. And makes him, like, tap more stuff. Yes, so let's do Revoker. Oh, instant. Oops. That was my timer there. My bad. That really is not good for me. So he's tapping it. Okay, now play Revoker. Do I do it on opposition? If I do it on opposition, it forces him to blow the deed, right?
Right, but...
Which I guess I want him to do. Yeah. Let's do that. a shitty user interface. Why can't I just like pick something?
Right.
So, yep. Attack in the R.
He's gonna block, right?
You can't.
So he's just gonna yar.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of fucked here.
Yeah,
I should have trinket made for like a mox or something too. That was a mistake. At 3. Yeah, just to block. But then I guess he did, so maybe not great after all. Oh, this is really, he had the answer. Okay, sure. I think we're dead here. I don't know if I have any answer. Okay. Do we take 9? Yeah, we're dead in 2 anyway, so he doesn't need to. We take this, we can't do anything about it. Yep. And we have... Is there any card in our deck that can stop Inkwell? I don't think so. Right?
Well, we have the copy.
It's Shroud.
Oh, right. So how did he copy?
Oh, Megamorph. That's right. No, the copy effects work on Shroud. Sure. I'll trade creatures with you. Normally we win the race because we have move first advantage, but yeah. So is there anything... Maybe we can just Time Twister and pray for something? So this is useless, but we'll have it just as... I don't know. I don't think we Trinket Mage. We just Time Twister and like hope to use our mana. Okay. Did nothing.
Why'd you pay 4?
Because I tapped for 3. I want to keep my blue mana. This taps for 3.
Yeah, but this costs 3.
And a blue 2 and a blue mana.
Oh, I see.
Got my Blightsteel. So we can play Mishra's Workshop now. And then we have not enough to play Blightsteel. I think there's nothing we can do. Maybe, but let's brainstorm. But we're just wasting time. We have no way to deal with this. So let's just concede. Okay. So opposition. That means Blightsteel is not as good. It's still good to do if he doesn't have opposition, though.
Yeah.
This is great.
I agree.
This is okay, kind of overwhelming. Is Mindslaver good against him? So we can make him like play Deed unfavorably and blow it up, but otherwise he kind of had not super interactive cards. I mean, you can't really screw yourself with opposition, like you just tap your own stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you can try to return opposition to your own hand, or...
He's got mid-range creatures. You can make him attack unfavorably, but all his attacks will be favorable anyway.
Right.
I don't see this as being great. Abyss seems like it'd be very good against him.
I agree.
He's full of creatures, right?
Yeah, and if he doesn't... I mean, no creatures...
So let's bring in Abyss.
Lands.
And maybe do we take out Colossus? Or Battlesphere? Maybe we take out Colossus. Colossus is not that good if he has opposition, right?
I mean, I
and
don't know.
Like Battlesphere is good because it like blocks stuff.
I mean, I think you have to have multiple like win conditions, right? Like
we do. We have Leviathan and Battlesphere.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I just think
well, what else do you take out then? Maybe Forge Master. He seems really average.
Yeah.
Okay, Abyss. Do we play Ophiomancer?
I think you do.
With Death Touch. It blocks the stuff. He's I like Ophiomancer a lot too, but if we remove him, maybe Time Twister isn't that great. It's kind of a Hail Mary.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
I can play with this, and then you want to bring in your lands.
Yeah, so we want to bring in the Drowned Catacomb. We remove an island for that, and then maybe so we have black sort. Maybe we take out 3 islands and bring in 3 swamps. So that's.
You brought in 2 more islands than you needed.
Oh, okay. So we have 4 land mana. We have 5 black mana sources for 2 cards. Maybe here we play the Simulacrum.
Yeah, I agree. And then what's Impulse?
Impulse is a good digging card.
Okay.
Maybe Trinket Mage's average.
Yeah, with the well, I don't know. I feel like
the only thing he gets favorably is Pearl.
Yeah, let's take out Trinket Mage.
Okay. All right, and let's submit. We got 8 seconds. Okay, so yes, play first, and we want to disable bluffs, which is F8. Okay. Slow, but sure, he's slow too. Better than the average. We got like gross threats to take out, you know. Turn 5 Batterskull. Woo. You wrote GLH5.
What's jail?
Good luck, have fun.
Oh.
He might just like lose to turn 4 Abyss, right?
He might if we ever get that black mana source. Which, the more Magic I play, the more I realize like you splash one color and then you never get that color.
Yeah, yeah.
Or you'll draw all that color and then like a handful of the rest of the colors.
Yeah, well, we need a swamp, so
Exactly.
totally fine. No problem. We've got 5, right? And so, out of 32 cards, that's what, 1/6 chance each time, right? Yeah, it's like rolling a 6. Hey, look at that! All right, we'll play the swamp last.
Yeah, I agree.
No blue, no blue, no blue, no blue. Tap out. Come on. Tap out for something big.
Green. You're good.
Do we win? Do we just win? Okay.
So the first to go is the elf.
Yep.
And then
so, and we want to always yield to this so it doesn't use up our clock time.
So doesn't he have to spend that mana during his upkeep step? Yeah, it goes away, right?
Lost it.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay. So you just tapped it. Just...
Now turn 5 Batterskull win.
Yeah. Right.
GG. See, I don't know what you're talking about. You always draw your second color. Right. Do you suck or something? Okay, more guys to die? No problem. Okay, and how about a Batterskull? Everybody likes Batterskull. So friendly. Oh, it doesn't work with Batterskull. I have to sacrifice it to the Abyss. I'm so bad. Oh, he beast within my thing. My Abyss. He had an answer for it.
No.
But now he has a
Now he's got a lot of
situation to deal with here.
but something huge.
Pernicious deed. Okay. That's going to be good, but you're going to have to use it. So let's see. I bring in Revoker on
the
deed.
Yep, and then
forces him to use it. It will kill the germ and the beast.
No.
Because those are 0.
Destroy each artifact. Oh, okay.
So it'll kill that, but then if he spends 2 on to kill the Revoker...
He'll kill the Revoker too because he's got 2.
Yeah, he can pump it. But if he does that, then he'll also kill his own elf.
Okay. But then we'll still have Batterskull, but we won't have any creatures.
But we can, like, do the... So, yeah, let's... But I do think we want to Revoker to because we don't want, like, to let him to untap and D at 5.
Right. So you want to Revoker first, for sure.
Yes.
Before you play your stupid Signet.
That's right.
Yeah.
Actually, I wonder if I should have attacked first to make him use it. And then I could have saved Revoker for something else. Okay.
Oh, but your Revoker stays. So that's good.
Yeah.
Because he's a creature.
So, activate...
So opposition.
I think Elves of Deep Shadow.
Wait, why not opposition?
Because I don't know he has it, and he doesn't have any blue. And Elves of Deep Shadow's mana I know he has.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
Elves of Deep Shadow. Okay, so now we...
Did you play your land? I don't think so, right?
And now this guy's Summoning Sickness, so we could just equip... Do we just... No, we play Rakdos Signet.
Yeah, did you play your land?
I don't think so.
Right, so now you have 4. Equip is...
Yeah, I think I'll just equip on the Revoker, right? So I'll just play the Signet.
Yeah.
And then we can join next turn. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you're empty hand, perfect to jar, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he does have his black, but he doesn't have double black.
I think I should have just attacked because I basically used the Revoker poorly. I would have preferred to save it for opposition. Ouch. That is a painful card. Whew. Okay. So 3 cards from his or her hand. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we want to draw the jar for it. No, so first put that, and then the first card click will be the last card draw.
Right. So island, then memory jar.
Yes. Island, then memory jar.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so now I think we equip Batterskull. We don't just memory jar.
How much does it cost?
It costs 5.
A memory jar costs 5, so you don't have 10, right?
Yeah.
So
Let's equip.
saving anything good.
And we'll use that then draw next turn when we have full mana.
See how much mana we have? 6, 7, 8.
So yeah, we have 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. So we could just play Leviathan.
Right. 10 with 10 with
Ooh,
the
10
diamond.
with diamond because we already played that. Yeah, right. So yeah, good idea. So we cast that. Discard a land. So now we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. So we can go all in on Inkwell, or we can do Battlesphere and Ophiomancer.
Well, why don't you attack first?
Sure.
I mean, you're not hasty, right? So
yeah, you're right.
Because he may just die.
You know, no, I should have done is I should have copied Batterskull and equipped.
Okay, well, it's still okay.
Wait, I forgot to attack.
Oh my god.
So bad. Okay, I'm just gonna... This is what happens when I talk too much. Okay, I'm just gonna go all in on Leviathan.
You didn't play land yet either, so down Catacombs is your land. Or did you?
Yeah, I played land. That was really bad. That was terrible.
Now, yeah, your cards go away.
But I could have taken them to 1 and I didn't.
Yeah, right.
Okay. I think we're still going to win, but that was inexcusable to not attack.
Yeah, right. We were like, let's attack first.
The comment on YouTube is going to be like, like this is like reading like Russian like literature, like watching people wreck their families and themselves. Okay. So we won despite absolutely garbage play. Do we just keep? So Abyss was outstanding.
Mm-hmm, I agree.
Ophiomancer, I think, great, right? Like block stuff. 2 for 1 against opposition. I'm happy with everything.
Why do you say it's 2 for 1?
I just mean like
they have to tap 2 to.
Yeah, if they, to opposition it down, they have to like tap the snake and him. Yeah, I don't know. Do we just keep? That was pretty good, right?
That was pretty good.
Just definitely like as an I win card. Or do we need to fix our mana? Do we want another swamp? Or do we just get lucky?
I mean, we were fucking lucky. That's true. But we have. I mean, I think we're fine. Are we gonna be? Are we gonna be sad that?
The thing is, we don't really need blue.
That's right. Let's take out. Let's take out.
It's only Tezzeret, so I think we can we can afford.
I agree. Yeah. Right. There you go. Okay.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 black sources. That's a lot nicer.
Well, it's not root. It's 6, right? Because you have to discard a land.
Diamond. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's submit that. So we go. Okay. Well, we got the Abyss and everything. So let's. I think we keep this. We have Abyss.
Yep. I agree. And turn 2 Signet, and then.
Yep.
Turn
So
4
we have
Abyss.
turn 3 Abyss. So our plan is turn 3 Abyss, turn 4 Batterskull. That doesn't work with Abyss, right?
right.
Yeah. So turn Simulacrum, then Batterskull.
Yeah, all right.
This is kind of a Nombo. Yeah, kind of a Nombo. Maybe we should have signed out Batterskull.
No, Batterskull.
Oh, yes. I love it. So do we just workshop out a Batterskull here? No, we can't.
Yeah, you can. Oh, no.
We could workshop out Simulacrum and then Batterskull on. Yeah, let's just do that.
Yeah,
right?
No, right. This is
we're trying to be broken.
Yeah.
What is the ability?
It's a basic land card.
I thought that was when he dies.
No, you draw a card.
Oh, yes, I would like to. So I think we're good on black, so we just want islands.
Yeah.
So next turn we have 6 mana. Sweet. That's Batterskull and Signet, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, not Batterskull in this. Oh,
Sure.
yeah, because you played the Signet. Yep.
Tap, right?
Yep, that's right.
This is a -1 mana card.
That's right.
It's interesting. I don't think this works on Signet. It's not artifact abilities. It's just spells.
So search for tomorrow triggered.
Yeah, he's ramping. Come on, no opposition, bro. Don't opposition, bro.
And okay, it's just a Grook.
So he's gonna kill. He's gonna kill my dude. Yes.
Yep. Yeah, Abyss is a little annoying now because it doesn't deal with Planeswalker.
But he has to deal with Batterskull, which is problems. So I think what we do, we want untapped land, so we play land. We play Swamp, Signet, Batterskull.
Okay. Get behind that.
Is that right? 2.
No.
Right? And then where am I fucking myself?
No, that's right. So 2 for
two
the signet, and then tap 1, so that's
2
to get 2,
and then
3.
5.
Right, yeah, exactly. Yep.
Okay.
This is right.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay. All right, all in on Batterskull. This time, do we attack with it, or do we just sit there?
Oh, is this a flip card?
Yeah, so he's relentless now. He can make wolves with Death Touch, which are good against... to grow. So I can always attack the Batterskull Brain and recast or something. Rothello's scary. That's really scary. Okay, so because so scary, we're playing Abyss for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But the thing is, he just makes creatures, right?
So
he's just gonna sack his wolves.
Yeah. Yeah, but what else are we gonna do?
Yeah, I mean, you're right. There's nothing else you can do. But this is problems.
I mean, I guess the other thing we can do is we can bounce Batterskull and replay. We do have 5 for that. So the other option is we tap out, replay Batterskull, which doesn't seem that good when he can now
Yep, I agree.
But yeah, you're right. He just makes wolves. Fuck. No, this doesn't. You're right. This doesn't help us. This hurts us. At least Batterskull is a threat. So I think you're right. So.
Why don't you play the Catacomb?
Because it comes into play tapped.
Unless
we didn't have
Island or Swamp.
Yeah, I thought it was the comes into play tapped. Rule 1 of Magic. Read your cards. Yeah, I think we're kind of all in on this.
Yeah, I'm not feeling good about this either.
Yeah, we have no way to deal with Rothellos. I think at this point we just need to draw Leviathan.
That's right.
Or Tinker.
Yeah, I mean Tinker and a Leviathan basically is what. Disgusting creatures he playing.
If he's got opposition now, I think we're effed.
No, he's playing disgustingness. 6.
Oof, that's a bad news.
Whenever opponent draws a card,
you draw 2.
Oh,
it's so good. He's gonna draw 6 cards super fast.
And stupid Death Touch wolves.
Yeah,
that's strictly better than this snake dude.
yeah. Well, it's a planeswalker.
Yeah, it's a planeswalker, but still.
Yeah, no, I think we got GG. Our deck legitimately performed, and we got outclassed. That's fine. God, he can even block with the Sphinx. That's just bad. So yeah, we're not gonna block. I think we just have to draw something really powerful. Okay, not Island. So maybe we attack. No, we attack. He just blocks with Sphinx. Abyss. He just makes more wolves. So I think we do nothing.
You play land and do nothing.
Because we just hold back to block.
Right.
Yeah, not good.
Except the fucker is flying, so.
Yeah. I mean, if he plays opposition, we can just concede. So is there anything we could have... I suppose we could have sided into red instead of black and had more creature removal. But, you know...
I mean... I feel like we had this game in hand until but he had Garuk.
Yeah, and I do feel like Abyss is normally, like, very good. I suppose, no, we're okay. We can still win if we draw the Revoker, and then we can play Revoker and Abyss. But now we draw nothing. Yeah. So now I think we can just legitimately concede, because there's... We know that the next 3 cards are lands, so...
Yeah.
Right. And then we're dead. Okay, GG.
I mean, the other thing we could have done is, instead of trying to batter Skull, is play Abyss early. And then he makes a wolf, sacks a wolf, right?
But that doesn't change anything. He's just making a wolf, sacking a wolf every turn, and still building out his army.
Yeah, that's true.
Nothing. No, that was it's a Nambo. Still, though, I don't regret, like, we made the fun deck and that, you know, we didn't, like, get mana screwed or anything, you know?
Yeah. Our problem right now is, like, with the Abyss in there, we don't have a mid-range threat to play with Abyss.
We don't need one. You just play a bit. Everything we play is immune to Abyss except Batterskull.
Right. Right.
But mid-range threat would be like...
All I'm saying is you either play Abyss and then you wait 6 turns and play.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, we hide behind Abyss and then like draw our big stuff, or... I guess Batterskull is the only like thing that does damage at 5.
Right.
The other big one is the jar. So then we jar into, you know, something.
Yeah, I guess the main point is, like, if that's our plan, then we should have played Abyss first instead of trying to go all aggro into Batterskull.
I see what you mean. Yeah, it might have saved us some damage. Yeah. But, I mean, if you're playing a workshop deck, you know, you're not trying to play, like, mid-range threats. You're trying to play broken stuff, right? So I think we're doing the right thing of trying to play to our outs. We're like a high variance deck, right?
Right, right. Yeah.
We do well if we get
either turn 2 like Colossus and you're dead, or
we're turn 2 Colossus and dead, and otherwise our backup plan is like, you know, draw and play big stuff.
Yeah, right.
And like dig. But we're very highly skewed toward like dig to tinker or workshop. So the question maybe we should be asking: should we be mulliganing hands?
Oh shoot, we didn't change our deck.
We can't.
Oh, we can't. Oh, it goes back to the original deck? Okay, that's fine.
So one thing we could say, we could have been more aggressive with mulligans and realized that we need workshop or tinker.
Yeah.
So here's a good example. This is, I think, a hand we should mulligan, because this is just mana, it does nothing.
Okay.
And here...
Oh, tinker. No. Yeah, okay.
Totally keep this.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right.
So maybe the mistake was...
No.
Not aggressive. We do not want island.
And hit a F.
Hit F8, right. So. Signet, turn two Colossus. Yeah. So our mistake was we didn't mulligan enough. We kept, because this is a deck that's just like so explosive on those 2 cards. But the thing is that we did
dangerous. Yeah, it's a dangerous thing.
I think in game 3 we had it, right?
Yeah, I agree.
So you can't
search your library for artifact or enchantment, reveal,
Blightsteel. So we cannot play Blightsteel. Okay, I was gonna tinker for Blightsteel.
Shit. Well, we could play Leviathan.
But so yeah, maybe we just Leviathan. In fact, if he's white, he might have like but there's no anti-artifact on Blightsteel, so because it's indestructible. So I would have gone for Blightsteel, but we can't. So let's
just play your land. Right?
Sure.
Play your land, tinker.
Wait, no, I wanna.
There you go.
There. Sacrifice the Mox. So I think there's also Batterskull. No, but I like the untargetable of Inkwell.
Yeah,
Inkwell's
exactly.
pretty gross.
He could block, but it's trample. He's gonna be a 2 mana. Like
the thing is, this kills in 3 and this kills in 1. But oh well. What can you do? Oof, Jite's scary.
What does it do?
That's really nasty. It gets counters that like do a lot of stuff. So we can't jar. Let's actually attack. Damn. No, just one if it was this.
I know, right?
Don't play creatures and start. Ouch. Damnation. Fuck.
Oh, well, we have Batterskull.
But we don't have the land for it. Damn. He's back in the game now. Blightsteel, why did we have to draw you?
Know, I know.
No, now he's going to play a random dude and we're going to be fucked. Oh, God. We're completely fucked. We're going to lose to Jita Angel. Too slow, bro. Okay, I think we researched propulsiveness.
Yeah. At least to get a land shit. I mean,
yeah. Our deck is like the almost deck. Mine on the card. Okay, so
Player land.
Signet. I'm gonna play Signet. Yeah.
Shit.
We're gonna lose.
Because we drew the one card, the 1 in 40, the 1 in 30. Oh, yeah. Jesus. That was our nut draw, too.
I know it was the nut draw.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, God, we're in trouble. Yeah, I think we just, like, lose badly now, but... Sure. This is so bad. So now he can, like, -2, -2 to any creature. He can make his creature +4/+4 now, and it's already, like, lifelink. It's, like, so many giant problems. Is there anything we can possibly draw into?
1, 2, 3, 4.
I think we have nothing. We have no sweepers.
2, 3, 4.
We have no flyers.
5, 6.
I think we... Should we just concede? Let's play it out and just see what he has. I'll play the Batterskull.
Wait, no. That's not what you do, man. You have to... What do you, I guess 17 life. Yeah, I mean, you got to try and play your Blightsteel, right?
But the Batterskull is the only thing that gives us life, right? It has lifelink.
Okay,
it's
but
the only
yeah,
thing
but
that
it's
stems
4/4
the
first strike, man. I mean,
well, but we attack back at least. And at least it blocks his other shit, right?
I guess.
I mean, none of this is good. Yeah, this is just. Our deck is like trying the best it can, you know, with like Batterskull. Oof. Yeah, he's got a really nice. This is a great. Remember, I think we like had this guy when we played the Geist of Saint Craft deck that like it messed up the draft. There was like this guy with swords. Then you find like Sword of Fire and Ice, of course. Yeah, we're. Oof. He's got a really nice deck. I'll bet he has like Sorin as well. I guess we block just to stem the damage. He can just kill us. He can make his dude +8/+8. Yep. Toasty. Let's brainstorm. Can't get anything.
Oh, you can copy.
Yeah, we can copy. Sure.
Copy his flyer.
Yeah, I think it would just. No reason to show him, right? Information. Yeah. We know we're dead. Okay, so. He has got a ton of artifacts, so I'm wondering if we side in red for like Vandal. Abyss would be very good against him.
Yeah,
because he's all like
Think,
equipment.
yeah, I think you gotta play Abyss.
Do we play this is the kind of deck that like the removal is good against, but do we want red? Maybe we just do the black. I agree. From last time, right?
Yeah.
So what we brought in Abyss. We maybe take out Forge Master. He's good. He can sacrifice himself. You know, I can see him being. He's another option to get the Blightsteel,
right? Which
we do want, right?
Right.
Although it would lose to Damnation.
So is your Planeswalker too slow at this point?
Yeah, I can see that. Plus double blue. So we take him out. I like the Battlesphere against him.
I agree.
Maybe we take out the
Twister again.
Yeah, that's going to help him because he's got cheap stuff.
Yeah.
And then we'll bring
fix
out
lands.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, did we say? Or did we say
No,
5?
we said 5, and then we brought in the dual land.
Yeah, and 5's even easier because we lost our only double blue.
Right.
5, right, then the dual land.
And then 4.
And then 4.
Yeah.
We're losing, but like, and I feel like our deck is like, it's doing well. It's doing as best as we. He had an answer for our thing, so. All right. So, do we mulligan? Is the big question. Well, we've got Signet
And
Tinker. Yeah, we're all in.
Yep. Not as broken as the first one, but
no, this will be
could be turn 3.
Yeah, yeah. It's unfortunate. Oh, and F8.
Turn 4.
We have Tinker and then like Metamorph whatever we like Blightsteel.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I F8 did this.
Back Walker.
So Signet. Next turn Tinker. So I think we're tinkering for the Blightsteel and just hope he doesn't have Damnation, right?
Right. He didn't attack with this Back Walker.
Yes. No, we Tinker. We can't even Abyss. So I think we're doing Colossus, right?
Yep. 5.
No. This is turn 1 kill.
Just put a counter on it. What's he doing now? Why is he using all this life?
Uh-oh. What's he got? Scary. Toxic Deluge. Wow. Nicely done. Nicely done for 11.
Yeah.
Good. Wow, this guy just has the answers for our shit. I'm impressed. Can't hate on this. Okay. So we can Trinket Mage into a Mox. I think that's what we do, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then... Or do we Basalt?
No, I don't think we have.
Because Basalt the next turn would give us 6 mana. But what are we doing with it?
We're copying nothing,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah,
I think the Mox... do you have a black Mox?
No, it's a white Mox. Yes. So I think we just take the Pearl here. Just mana, and then we play... And plus he's a 2/2, I guess.
But it's got 2 flyers.
Yeah, that's true. So, and then maybe after this we Treasure Cruise, or we Basalt one more and then Treasure Cruise.
Yeah.
Toxic Deluge never occurred to me that would. Yep.
So here,
And it works against Indestructible because
it's minus. Yeah.
It's like
oh
the
my God,
perfect
yeah.
answer. Oof, Jesus Christ. Okay, so we have a Forge Master here.
How many? One. So we could copy the Pearl Forge Master.
But what we really want is Abyss here. We really need to deal with these flyers. They're just going to wreck us. Fourth, we don't have enough mana. So we have to play
1,
Monolith.
2, 3, 4. Yeah.
So I think we Monolith and then we
Nothing.
cruise and hope for Abyss, or do we cruise now?
We
Cruise now. 4, 5, 6. We can't. So we have to play Monolith anyway.
Right. And we can't cruise even after Monolith. So.
And we can't Forge Master either. However, the one thing we can do is we can Metamorph for another Monolith, but that's kind of that seems
stupid.
bad.
Yeah.
I think we want to like Metamorph. Ideally, he plays some useful creature and we Metamorph it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, no. The reason I could see What if we do this? What if we metamorph the monolith and then next turn we play Forge Master, but then we have to tap it and wait, and then it's not even that good. We really want black, right? Is what we want. So I think we want to go just Treasure Cruise next turn.
Yeah, Treasure Cruise for black.
This is all flying, so we might as well just attack.
Right. I agree.
Okay, man, the perfect answer with the broken draw. Just wow, very nice, very nice. Yeah, this is going to be a big problem, right? 6. So we're on a 3-turn clock here.
Yeah.
So Forge Master's too slow. So we need Batterskull, I think, here.
To gain life.
Yeah. We need like Batterskull and then Metamorph it, and then we have like giant Trinket Mage or something. Oh god. So painful. Okay, so this is no good.
So you just have to cruise.
So I think we cruise. But I can use this as a mana for cruise.
Except you can't play it. Oh, you can. You can put it in your graveyard.
But I don't want to, because what if I cruise and I get a land, then I could play
No, if you
possibly
get a land,
Abyss.
if you get a land, you're just going to play your land. It's not...
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So you just want to play it for the...
So I'll use this as mana
Yeah,
by
right.
discarding it, basically. Okay.
not that you'll live. 2,
Yeah,
4, 6,
will not
8,
live.
9, 10. So
Okay, so Treasure Cruise. One more. Now I can't even afford Abyss even if I get it. Okay. So Blightsteel. No, that was the mistake. That's why I wanted the fucking. That's why I wanted the fucking Mox Diamond, right? Because then I would have had turn for Abyss. But it doesn't matter. I don't.
no, because you would have
lost
had
them
you
all.
would have had to discard the island that you played, so it would have been
But it's black mana. The island
it's
is
black
not black
mana.
mana.
yeah, but you don't have enough anyway.
I don't have enough anyway.
Yeah,
It's too
exactly.
slow.
It doesn't matter.
So our total misplay is irrelevant, but still total misplay.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I metamorph. It's just like bad.
Yeah,
No, I think we're dead.
yeah.
I think we just attack and 8, 10.
Yep.
There's just like nothing. Yeah, Abyss is too slow. Lingering Swords, man. He's got a good deck. I like it.
Yeah. Now
This
you
isn't it.
batter skulls.
Yeah. None of these help. Everything's too slow.
He had master removal like turn 3, turn 4, both times.
Yeah.
Ugh. Just
Okay, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For fun, we cannot play anything, so GG. All right.
well. That,
So we got wrecked 0-2. Okay. Awesome, and super early. So maybe should have played Swiss after all. So like drop ignominiously and do another draft, or wait it out and like play it with the losers. Yeah, doing great. And thing is, I can't I don't know. I feel like that we drafted the deck we wanted to draft. You know, we got the broken Tinker deck. Sometimes it goes 0-3, and sometimes people deal with your shit.
yeah, I mean, and that's not even the thing. So we drafted the broken deck, and then both games we basically had turn 2, turn 3 like brokenness.
Yeah, we did. It performed and they had answers. And the thing, we didn't even lose to the stuff the scary stuff we passed. So we passed a terrifying Recurring Nightmare deck,
Yep.
and like a terrifying Jace deck,
Mhm.
and a Kiki Jiki deck.
Yep.
So we lost to the other regular decks that were out there. Like the red-white tokens deck is actually like a very fair deck. So I really like that deck, but you know it's not broken. It's just like make tokens, pump them. You know,
Yeah.
very hard to like. Very good against like mono green, you know, kind of mid-range stuff. We didn't lose to the big green ramp. No, I guess the first guy was what, green black.
Yeah,
He
but we
wasn't
didn't see
even ramp.
big
He was
creatures.
more. He was opposition.
Mhm.
green. And we knew, I think, about opposition. So we did lose to that.
You're right. Did we have a chance to
I just
draft? We drafted Tinker instead, right?
Instead of opposition.
Yeah.
I think the
And
choice was
Jace.
Tinker, Jace, and opposition. So I think if I was trying to win, I'd play Jace. But it's just like I don't like playing the slow, grindy games. You know, I like the more like fun and fair stuff.
Yeah.
So this is how like losers rationalize. If you're watching on YouTube, what you do is when you lose, you talk about like, well, I was having more fun. So
That's
really, I was winning because you know I was having fun while you sad fool. You know, you were just like enjoy your sad life playing Jace.
Right. You were just like land go.
Yeah. You're just playing Ryu, and Ryu's boring, and so you're bad. So you know I'm a better person. Awesome. Well, maybe now's a good time to pause and retech.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 2.
No, there's only 2. There's only people that can go 2 people that can go 0-2.
Right.
So now we're saying who's like, if we lose this, we're the worst. But if we win, then we're tied for second worst with another person, right? Because it's like 1, then 2, then 4, then 2, then 1. All right. All right. Come on, Tinker. Tinker cannot go 0-3. I believe in the dream.
I mean,
It's not like we're not attacking with our, like, you know, a guy. We win those games anyway.
right.
So basically, we played perfectly. We just got luck sacked, you know.
Yeah, luck sack.
Yeah.
I will say the
Toxic
one problem with Tinker is it's blow your load all at once. Right?
Oh, it's like the
Yeah.
definition of the blow your load card.
Right.
It's blow itself and blow
And
like the
one,
artifact
right.
and the threat. Yeah, it's like
Exactly.
massive blow. Yeah. Except when I'm on the receiving end, it's like, oh, I have a Llanowar Elf and you played Blightsteel. Bullshit, like auto concede. My green ram deck would have like totally won against a fair deck, but like, no, what can I do against Tinker? I think the first match we could have mulliganed more aggressively. The thing
Maybe.
is, we won. Like game 2, we won with like an explosive. No, but game 3 we had the workshop. So game 1 we could have mulliganed for a more aggressive draw. Maybe that's what we need to do is take the 6 mulligan. Like like a hand that just kind of does like mana and stuff. We should mulligan that and try for a chance at either Factory or Tinker.
I think we were happy with a hand that was like Batter Skull, but we shouldn't be happy for that hand.
Yeah, that's not good enough. The thing is, like, it's a lot of decks. It is good enough. So many decks full to Batterskull.
Not these ones.
Yeah. Apparently, these people are like high picking Sigdets and stuff. Oh, this is where the guy is like AFK, and then we have to sit for like 20 minutes to get our pathetic like 3 player points or whatever. Oh my god! Come on, bro. Come on. I wonder if he's like double queuing.
He's 420, obviously.
Yeah. Come on. See, if I knew you were just gonna like not be there, then I could have like conceded and like played, you know, another draft.
Right. Shit.
Maybe what we do is we do another draft, single a limb, and then big M.
Mm-hmm.
Because single a limb, if you lose, you're out.
You're out, right? And if you win, then you're happy. You keep playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on. So
This is the showdown of like who's willing to wait longest.
Yeah. It's a game. It's a game of like reverse chicken.
That's right. Like I'm willing to just walk downstairs.
Yeah. Is there a way to like see what events? Chat rooms, buddies.
Yeah, I mean, why would you want to? That's
Yeah.
silly. Why would you care what event somebody else had played?
The thing is, the information is this. The information is there because you can like view, you can see the details of an existing draft.
Mm-hmm.
So there should be some web page that just scrapes all the live games,
Oh, I'm sure.
show you who's
Yeah.
playing what where, and like look up. So you'd think that would be built-in functionality, but
Of
no,
course.
this is,
Yeah.
you know,
This is Wizard of the
this is
Coast.
what we're talking about. Maybe so. I don't know. Do you want to do? I don't think our time is worth just like sitting and waiting. So
Yeah,
I would
these are your
propose.
points or whatever. So yeah,
I would propose. So I would propose either we big M or we do another draft and we do a single limb, and then if this does play, then we like play it fast.
Yeah, it's up to you. I'm alright with that. Doesn't
Okay.
matter to me.
Let's wait like till 20,
Okay.
and then so I'll just pause the recording here. Okay. Okay, I'm resuming. I don't know what happened, but so what our guys sideboarding, I suppose.
Just hanging out, playing his other game. Drafted. Oh, you probably got a response, right, from your chat.
Oh, did I?
I don't know.
Authoritarian. Players inactive for 10 minutes. I see. Okay. Yes, let's play first. Okay, Mishra's Workshop, Mindslaver. Woohoo! All in.
All right.
And preordain.
Yep, I think it's turn 1 preordain.
Yep.
And then
Turn 4 the Mindslaver. Woohoo.
Yep.
Okay, so I think we want what? Top, right?
No, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So 3,
6.
4, 5, 6. We want to have a chance of playing. Maybe we
No. I
bottom,
think bottom top.
bottom top. Okay, bottom top. Yeah, because we want better skulls and stuff like ooh, or tinkers, perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So of course we have no cheap artifacts, but we could play a metamorph at 0/0. No, that's damn. We have nothing to play. Nothing to tinker. This will just immediately die. So given that, I think we just play the island to hide information,
Mm-hmm.
and then just go from there.
Yep. I'm going to swap the Mishras if that's how it comes about.
Okay, so I guess we just play island, and then next turn we Mindslaver. Not great, but man, we have both our broken cards and like nothing to do.
Yeah, right.
Well, I think we'll have Inkwell coming soon, right? 6.
Thirsty.
We could have used that.
Could have used Thirst for Knowledge.
That's very good with Reanimator. Scary if he like discards 2 big things.
Yeah, on the Xbox I play a Artificer's something, which is exactly that. Oh no, it's not that. It's draw 2, discard 1.
Draw 2, discard 1.
Unless you discard it. Or draw 2, discard 1 unless you discard, or unless you have an artifact.
Oh, these are discard 1.
It's net 2 or net 1 essentially.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty
So
good. but
he
it's
just
also
discarded planes. Okay. So we can Mindslaver here, or we can like brain. So I think we Mindslaver. Yeah. Start playing scary things.
That's 6, then 7, so you still need 2.
In worst case, we can always tinker away the Mindslaver.
Yeah, right. In fact, that might be the best thing to do.
That would be so sad. That'd be so sad. I wouldn't want to live. Let's. He has a reanimation card. Maybe we can make him like do bad stuff.
Okay.
For fun, right? That's because we're better people.
For fun.
For fun. That's why we go 0/3.
Right.
pros, but fun.
Yeah, we don't even have anything. Ugh. It's annoying. You can't use Mishra's for the activation effect.
Okay, he's desperate. I'm trying to find something to reanimate here.
Yep.
What you want to do is have him, like, reanimate a Gristlebrand or something and kill himself. Actually, Bazaar of Baghdad is kind of not the best card to have when your opponent has Mindslaver, because I can make him discard his 3 best cards.
Yeah, right.
Right.
But he's desperate. He's trying to get something on the battlefield before we Mindslaver, right? So.
Now, I wonder if I want to be gross, I could Metamorph the Mindslaver and have 2. No, they're legendary, so it won't work.
Yeah, plus, I mean, if he does get something out, you Metamorph that.
Right. That's true.
So.
It's only on show and tell that it's really bad.
Okay, so he...
Necromancy and Unburial Rites, okay? Smart to discard that, right?
Target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Why?
Because now if I make him discard big creatures, then he can Unburial Rites it.
No, he can't. He discarded them.
No, if I make him discard them. Delve. Your Magnator.
So he just played a 5/5.
Okay. So what do we do here? 3, 6, 7. So we're not really close to Leviathaning. Do we Mindslaver him and then we just deal with this clock here? Or do we another thing we could do is just copy his dude to have a blocker.
No, I think you can always copy his dude next turn.
Yeah, we can take 5, right? Let's slave him and then yeah.
Wait, what? Why?
I misclicked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so let's now or do we want to do that on his upkeep? No, it's next turn, so we want to do it now.
Right.
Plus, I've never used Mindslaver, so for fun.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we're done here. We're not in Metamorph, right? We could use the Metamorph and copy a Signet or something, but I think we should copy something better.
Right, plus you can't. Oh, you can pay life.
Yeah, we can pay life. So... Did we play a 9-1?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Imperial Seal. Okay, so...
Pack Rat.
So we can... Maybe we Bazaar...
Mm-hmm.
Well, what we could do is we could seal...
I don't know what seal does.
Seal tutors, right? So we seal for a card, his best card, then we discard it to Bazaar. Although that gives him then the ability to, with Unburial Rites.
Well, he's a flashback? Is that what's going on, or what? How can he cast that from his graveyard?
Yeah, flashback.
Oh, flashback, okay.
Ooh, so maybe that's what we want. Maybe let's see if he has like Gristlebrand or something.
Mm-hmm.
Then we can ideally has something like Gristlebrand. We make him draw it, reanimate it, and then kill himself with it. So let's see if that works. Plus, we want to play Imperial Seal anyway to see what he has, right?
Mm-hmm.
So nothing in response. Okay, so what does he have? Sagar. We lost game 1, right? So we have to win this, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
He's got Sphinx of the Steel Wind, Progenitus, and his Prowler. So he doesn't have anything that we can use that I see that we can kill him. What about this? Can we Angel of Serenity and break something? What if we ran
up to 3 other target creatures from the battlefield and or creatures from graveyards?
So we could. How about we bring in? We could bring in Angel of Serenity, reanimate it, exile his own stuff, and then we.
But then, how do you get it off the battlefield?
And then we copy it with Metamorph.
But you still have that 5/5 to deal with.
And then we exile his own. Then we exile his Angel of Serenity.
Oh, when you copy it?
Yeah. So the plan is we make him reanimate his angel, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we wipe out his own shit, and then we wipe his.
Okay, well, how much does it cost? It costs 4, right? One,
So-
2, 3, 4.
So now we'll play. So I think we're good. So let's cast. So we'll Serenity. Now we will play a swamp. Now we will draw 2 cards and discard 3 cards.
Okay.
Okay. So discard Jace, Pack Rat. No, and
Angel, right? Because you want to reanimate the angel.
yes, Jace, Pack Rat, and Angel. He just has a swamp left. So now we
Unburial Rights.
Unburial Rights. Cast a flashback.
The thing is, when you exile his angel, his thing comes back, right?
Why is this not? I'm paying 2. Why can't I pay these 2? I don't understand. Maybe first I have to use the signet. So now 4 mana, right?
Mm-hmm.
Unburial Rights, Angel. Okay.
Everything else playing his hand is fun.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so now what do we want? We want 3 cards from his battlefield or the grave. So I think we want to like wipe out his like the angler here. This
I
one.
agree. Mm-hmm.
And then his. Do we want to have him lose his bazaar?
Target creatures and or creature cards. So it's
Oh.
right. So it could be Pack Rat and Jace, for example, are your
And then, but
options.
we don't want them back in his hand.
What happens when it leaves play?
It would go back to his hand.
Okay. So up to you.
To their
Up to
owner's
3.
hands. Oh, so it would have been good if I had something in my.
Yeah.
But yeah, we don't want this. We don't want him to have to play. I thought I could do his lands and stuff. That's just creatures. Okay.
Yeah.
And or creature cards. So do we want to get rid of Jason Packrat?
I mean,
No, because we
care
don't
if
want
they
them in his
reanimate
hand.
them.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
want him to spend a mana to reanimate. So we'll just do that.
Yep.
So we'll do, okay. Did it choose?
I think so. Yep.
Yeah.
The ability. So you hit okay.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. There we go. All right.
Okay.
Great.
So now are we done? I think we're done.
Okay.
Okay, so now So now my plan is what? We metamorph his angel, and then he has to deal with it. And then we exile the angel, and I don't even know what happens to the Gurmag.
Well, hold on. Let's see. So when you exile his angel, it says when he dies, right? Or leaves the
battlefield. So that will be
after. So you're not going to get a chance to exile the other thing.
so that thing will go back to his hand.
Yeah.
And
So
he'll
that
be
was
able to
that was
recap.
the mistake. So you should have played the angel
Oh, and then just exile both of those things.
instead of exiling his own creature.
Yeah, you're right. I'm trying to be too clever. Okay, so do we do that or do we like tinker? No, there's nothing really to tinker. So yeah, I think let's metamorph, and then the other thing we could do is we could metamorph and then tinker for Blightsteel. So metamorph, have the metamorph on his angel, exile the angel, then we tinker the metamorph away, so now the angel goes back to his hand, which is tough to deal with, and we have a Blightsteel. And he has no way to deal with that.
Right, but he's got the 5/5. I guess
So
that's
what?
the way to deal with it.
Yeah, okay, I like
but,
that.
Right, but you have so you're going to pay 3.
Yep, 4 and then
5.
tinker.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
So you don't even have to pay life. That's fine. And you can play an island. You haven't played your land
Yeah.
yet.
So, cast for that. It's like super complicated.
Yeah. 9 minutes left.
Yeah, okay, we gotta. So main phase. Oh, but it's not. Yeah, it's still an artifact. Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's...
So main instance and activity was not yet. So yes. Okay, now.
Why didn't he get his guy back? Whoa, 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 whoa.
I don't. No time. No time. I don't want to like lose to.
Okay.
So Blightsteel, right?
Okay.
Okay, all in on that.
Okay. Why didn't he get his angel or his guy back? I don't understand that.
He did, I think. He got them back in his hand.
in his hand. Okay.
Yeah. So he's got dude.
Right. So he's got dudes in hand, right?
Yeah. So if he plays dude now, he has to like chump Blightsteel.
Right.
And he can't play angel.
And it's trample, so he's just gotta dig.
Yeah.
Well, that certainly was fun. It must be so frustrating watching your opponent play your hand.
Yeah. Now I think we lose here if he discards the angel and then somehow reanimates it. Then that's a problem for us because then he can get rid of the Blightsteel, right?
Right. So yeah.
But then we just say, well, whatever, we did the best we could.
Which is what we would say all night.
Yeah. 4, 5, 6. And the nice thing is next we can play Inkwell.
Mm-hmm. 3, 4, right. And so if he gets rid of the Blightsteel, we play the Inkwell. It's still difficult to deal with.
Yeah.
And it's untargetable, so did he throw the angel away? No. Sphinx.
Sphinx.
And
Putrid Imp. Okay.
Does that guy have a problem? Lifelink protection from...
No, he's a 6/6 and we're 11/11.
Oh, he's delving. He's going to play his 5/5 dude.
Okay. That's good. I like delving because it gets rid of shit, right?
Right, exactly.
So now I think we just play Leviathan, right?
Well,
does he have Wrath? Now let's make him deal with this.
Right.
It's not that we're load.
4, 5.
I mean, we are load blowing, like. Okay. Do we want to revoke, say, his, like, signet? No. Maybe we just play a memory jar and a brainstorm? I don't want to play Inkwell. Like, yeah, so let's just play memory jar.
I agree.
And brainstorm, we can brainstorm the end of his turn.
Right. Just remember.
Yeah, just remember. Don't F6 and, like, fuck. Forgot to attack. So was that like turn 10 Blightsteel? Right. Yes, for the win. Let's just always yield to this. Somehow we're behind on time on the guy. Like,
well, because we played his hand.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, that's true.
Or is that 6 poison counters?
Yeah.
And 10 is dead,
10
right?
is dead, yeah.
So.
Okay, GG. So, yeah, we liked... So, Mindslaver was great, right?
Yeah.
And, yeah, I think that was fun. And I think we
let's
just
go.
keep, right?
Yep, let's go. Come on.
Come on. You can do it, bro.
Are you even PC, bro?
Woo, woo, woo. UC Dallas, bro. Well, I did get to do fun things. I got to tinker and I got to play an opponent's hand. So, even though like went, awfully.
Yeah, and you got to win with Colossus, right? Which was turn 2 pick, right? Or no, it wheeled.
No, it wheeled.
Right.
That was amazing that it wheeled. That's one of the best finishes. But the thing is, it's actually like, it's kind of a trap card unless you have tinker because it's really hard to just ramp to 11, right?
Yeah.
If you're ramping to that amount, then usually you have like Eldrazi that are more... They're harder to deal with because, they have the, like, that effect,
Yeah. He left the game. Thoradin will take his place for Bazaar back down. I don't even know what that means.
He conceded. I don't know. Okay, well, we have Workshop, Chalice.
This is great.
The thing is, I don't know if this works with Kicker, but I think so, yeah.
It should.
It should, I hope so. Okay, so, yeah, we keep.
Yeah.
We even have, like, a Preordain.
Yeah, turn 1 Preordain, then turn 2 Workshop Chalice, right? Hopefully it works with Kicker.
Oh, yeah, with 4, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so F8.
7 minutes, so...
Okay, so I think we Preordain. Entomb. Ooh, scary. This is how we lose.
Yep.
This is how we lose, bros. Please don't like. So he doesn't have Gristlebrand. What's the worst thing? He's got Progenitus. Worst thing would be like, yeah, Entomb Progenitus. Next turn reanimate. And we're like, fucked. That's scary too. Okay, so I think Jar. Ooh, Jar could be really good.
Yeah, I think
we
Brainstorm
want
goes
Jar.
on the bottom.
Yeah, bottom and Jar on top.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Especially if he's got stupid reanimator, you can make him play a hand, right? Well, I guess. Yeah.
But now we just die. If he like somehow manages to have reanimate here, I didn't think I sodded his hand though. Yeah, ideally turn 2 Ever-Flowing Chalice, and then with Workshop, and then we have
nope.
stuff.
There it is. Reanimate.
Reanimate. Wonderful.
Into reanimate.
Wonderful. Okay. So how do we beat this? How do we beat that? We Megamorph, right?
Yeah, you metamorph it.
So we okay. So
you
let's.
could play metamorph now to.
We can play Megamorph now to copy his Elish Norn. Maybe, yeah, that's not a bad idea. Just do that, and then next turn we go for the big mana stuff. Yeah. I like it. It's an answer.
Yeah.
Workshop is so good.
And I didn't see that he had removal, right? So.
Okay, well, let's see how this works.
Well, nothing.
Okay, so do we try... I think what we do... Island, Signet, and then next turn make like a giant chalice?
Yeah, or 3, 4, 5. No, next turn you're mind slavering, right?
Or 2, 3... So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, and we could... So giant chalice, or yeah, we can mind slave her. Yeah, big stuff. Okay, so let's... or even like we'll have Leviathan soon. Mm-hmm. Or do we just play Memory Jar? No, not yet.
No,
we wait.
no.
That's like our late game threat.
Yeah. You play your Signet.
Play Signet, yeah. And I don't think we attack.
No.
And we don't Chalice now for 2. Do we Chalice for 2? Oh, we can't. We misplayed anyway because this can't be used. We can't. Yeah, so we fucked ourselves out of that play anyway. Okay. Basically, I was wondering it might have been worth just not being greedy. Mm-hmm. And, going for the Chalice for 2. And then next turn we'd have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we could have played Inkwell. But whatever. I think...
No, but like, if he's a reanimator deck, like he needs to spend the time to put something in the graveyard and take something out, right? Mm-hmm. He already spent 2 turns during that.
Do we block? Sure, we block. Okay, so I think we try to Chalice first 3 here, right? Just to build like as much overwhelming mana as possible, so that we can play stuff like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Yeah. Or Or you could play Trinket Mage for another.
So hopefully it lets me kick to 3.
Woohoo! Yes.
And then do I have anything we can play at 4?
You play Trinket Mage for...
Oh, yeah, Trinket Mage, yeah.
No mana burn anymore, so...
And then Pearl.
Mm-hmm.
Now I cast that.
Great.
Okay.
Now it's 3, 6, 7,
4,
10.
5.
Yeah, so it's in Leviathan next turn.
Yeah, we have 10 mana now. Sweet.
Let's see, 3, 6, 7.
And we
10,
can, or we can
11.
play Mind Slaver and just use it instantly.
Yeah.
Which is a nice. And he played this, so we know he'll draw his best card next turn, so that might be a great time to Mind Slaver and like make him somehow fuck it up. Yeah, if there's ever a time to Mind Slaver, right? Right after they trigger for their best card.
Exactly. I agree. Unless he's got some sort of draw now. Nope. Okay.
So, yeah, do we just jar?
Yeah.
I'm going to use it, right? No, sorry.
Mindslaver and use yes.
Yeah.
Not jar. Make sure 3, 4. Yes. Okay.
Oh, no, I don't want to use it now because he hasn't drawn that card yet.
No, it's next.
Oh, no, he draws it next turn.
His
Yeah,
next turn. Yeah.
Just such a retard. Fucking idiot. Talking myself out of all the plays. Well, at least we're going to
4 minutes. 4 minutes.
Okay, so yeah, play fast. Okay, so
Swamp.
ultimate price, we destroy his own
Yep.
Elish Norn, right?
Mm-hmm. Don't play a land, and then I think we pass the turn.
Yeah, and yeah.
Yeah, and he doesn't have any blue mana.
Okay, so and Tinker now. So, or let's Inkwell.
Let's just Inkwell.
And yeah, we can Tinker another time. Okay, do you have Damnation?
No,
Pretty sweet
you saw
finish.
his hand.
And if he deals with that, we still have Tinkwell for like something, Tinker for something nasty.
So he went and found that card to destroy your guy.
Yeah.
And then you played his turn to destroy his guy.
That's pretty sweet. Woot, Mindslaver. So Mindslaver is perfect for Reanimator, where he has big creatures and like cheap, efficient spells to get rid of
Right, exactly.
Go Mindslaver. All right, woo! 140 play points. Yes. Totally awesome. Okay. And somehow everything went black here. Okay.